Top 10 Classic Halloween Movies Every Film Buff Should Watch. As a seasoned movie director and passionate cinephile, I've curated a list of the top 10 classic Halloween movies that every true film buff should have on their watchlist. 1. The Exorcist, 1973. William Friedkin's masterpiece of psychological horror still sends chills down spines decades later. Its groundbreaking special effects, intense performances, and exploration of faith versus evil set a new standard for the genre. 2. Halloween, 1978. John Carpenter's slasher classic introduced the world to Michael Myers and Jamie Lee Curtis. Its tension-building soundtrack, innovative cinematography, and the creation of the "final girl" trope make it a must-watch. The film's influence on the slasher subgenre cannot be overstated, inspiring countless imitators and sequels. 3. Rosemary's Baby, 1968. Roman Polanski's psychological thriller about a woman's paranoia during pregnancy is a masterclass in building suspense and unease. 4. The Shining, 1980. Stanley Kubrick's adaptation of Stephen King's novel is a visual feast filled with iconic scenes and Jack Nicholson's unforgettable performance. The film's meticulous attention to detail, from its symmetric framing to its use of Steadicam, creates a sense of mounting dread that culminates in one of cinema's most chilling climaxes. 5. Nosferatu, 1922. F. W. Murnau's unauthorized adaptation of Dracula is a silent film that pioneered many horror techniques still used today. Its use of shadows, practical effects, and expressionistic set design created a template for visual storytelling in horror that remains influential a century later. 6. Psycho, 1960. Alfred Hitchcock's psychological horror thriller revolutionized the genre with its shocking twists and innovative cinematography. The infamous shower scene, with its rapid cuts and piercing score, remains one of the most analyzed sequences in film history. 7. Night of the Living Dead, 1968. George A. Romero's low-budget zombie film became a cultural phenomenon and spawned countless imitators. Beyond its visceral horror, the film offers a biting social commentary on race relations in America. Its bleak ending was revolutionary for its time and continues to shock viewers today. 8. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974. Tobe Hooper's gritty and intense slasher film pushed the boundaries of on-screen violence and created one of horror's most iconic villains. Despite its reputation for gore, the film is surprisingly restrained, relying more on implied violence and a suffocating atmosphere of dread to terrorize its audience. 9. Alien, 1979. Ridley Scott's sci-fi horror masterpiece combines claustrophobic tension with groundbreaking creature design by H.R. Giger. The film's slow burn pacing, coupled with its lived-in future aesthetic, creates a uniquely terrifying vision of space exploration. 10. The Bride of Frankenstein, 1935. James Whale's sequel to Frankenstein is often considered superior to the original, blending horror with dark humor and pathos. The film's exploration of loneliness and the desire for companionship adds depth to its monster story, while its expressionistic set design and innovative special effects push the boundaries of what was possible in early cinema. Written by Mark Murphy, director.